Hello, and thank you for tuning in. You are tuned in to The Encourager, and my name is Nehru, and thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to go ahead and get started with our angel numbers this morning on this 22924. Let's take advantage of the extra time that we've been given in this 12-month cycle that we call a year. All right. So, so let's go ahead and get started. Again, I hope you're doing well and continuing to grow and ascend, mature spiritually, emotionally, psychologically. And let's go ahead and get started. Thank you so much, as always, again, for tuning in to all of our subscribers and returning listeners. Let's get started. So let's do inner lower on the right page, bottom left. Break away. Focus. Okay. You cannot start new without letting something go. Hello. Your angels ask you to refrain this time, not as an ending, but as a new beginning. They ask you to create high vibrations by welcoming change. Pay attention to what is awakening in you. Journal about that, something that excites you at this time. Okay, 113. All right, breakaway. So, I just posted a message, and really it's a call. It's really a call. It's a call to all of the, it's a call to the earth. It's a call out to the earth. That's what it is. Okay. And again, I keep saying it, but now really truly is the time as we enter in this age of Aquarius. This is what the living, breathing collective that's here in the 3D, that's what we're here to do. We're here to prepare the planet for this next phase, which again is the age of Aquarius. Okay. And so there are lots of spiritual beings here in human form that are here to help us get there. Okay. I utilize many of these you've heard me speak of. I do not know all of them, but they range in spectrum from a Bob Proctor to a Tony Robbins to a Les Brown to an Abraham Hicks, or I call her Esther Hicks most of the time, but Abraham Hicks, that also includes a David Goggins, that also includes a Billy Carson, that also includes an Eckhart Tolle, that also includes Sadhguru, that also includes, I'm missing his name. I can't think of his name right now. I can picture his face, though. I can't think of his name. But yes, and we've seen these throughout time, right? So we've seen Gandhi and we've seen others that have come along who have stood in for the people who have arrived with a message and specific prophecy that they are here to fulfill, and they lay down their lives for this, okay, for this cause, right? Or this is their mission, and they do nothing else in the world except for build us up in some way, shape, form, or fashion. They build man up, build humans up, okay? And so let's go ahead and get started with our next angel number. That also mentioned journaling. Again, I hope you all are journaling. And if you're not, I encourage you to start. 4:44 when I looked at the clock timer just now. So let's go ahead and look at our second angel number. And let's do angel number 123. Let's see. I don't think we've done angel number 1, 2, 3. So let's get to angel number 1, 2, 3. Talk about order. That's order. Angel number 1, 2, 3. Stepping stones. You are on your way. You are on a distinct path and are well on your way to your goals. Little things matter. Pay attention to the details. That's extremely important. I think that's the second time we've heard that today. As each choice you make presents a small part of the big picture. Visualize a path in front of you, leading you to your heart's desire. Okay, the yellow brick road. Yeah, yellow is very important. Sunflowers are my favorite flower because they point, not because they're pretty, but because they point in the direction of the sun, in the direction of source. And that's the reason why sunflowers are my favorite flower. I like to use the analogy that a drop in the lake affects the ocean. Everything that we do either promotes our well-being and ascension, or it keeps us stagnant or sets us back. Okay? Those are the only three choices. Forward, stagnant, or a setback, or a delay. Okay? That's all it is. Okay? So each and every day, I make choices. I once shared with Steve, who's the senior minister at the Rock of Central Florida when I was a part of that house. I shared with him that I believe that man was meant to live forever, but man makes choices that knocks those years down every single day. So someone who's meant in this lifetime to live to be, let's say 88, if they make life choices that cuts their life down to 46, they've literally cut their life in half. For what? Because they chose to not get off the drugs, not stop hanging around the crowds that they know were not serving their good. They chose to give in to peer pressure, to societal norms. They chose to stay religious. They chose to think that God was somewhere out there and not within. They chose to not let go of religion, so they stayed in the program, they stayed in the matrix, they never got out of that mentally, emotionally, physically, they never got out of that place, so they just stayed there. They never took care of themselves physically, right? So they ate unhealthy constantly, and again, I have a weakness for pastries, right? So, yeah, I'll go days where I will have donuts, right? And so if I eat 3 donuts in a day, then I know that I need to do something to counteract that, right? And so I will go on an intermittent fast, okay, when I feel my body's feeling like bleh, right? And I do that because I found out that for this body, intermittent fasting works extremely well, okay? And so if I go on a vacation, right, and I choose to pig out, right, or whatever, right, eat things that I don't normally eat because I'm on vacation, so I'm going to enjoy it, right, relax, chill out. Then an intermittent fast, when I get back home, that helps me tremendously. And again, my body responds really, really well to that. After probably the second or third day, definitely the body fat starts going away really, really fast. My body just functions that way. In part because I keep my metabolism up because I do a physical exercise of some sort on a regular basis. So what are we doing today? And there are things that even I can improve on. Okay, I don't stand here as a perfect being doing everything correct or getting everything right every day. Okay, there are things still that I could work on. And I am working on those things as Most High and my higher self brings those things to me. I'm not one who's saying I don't want to deal with those things. And so every step, that drop that you put. So if you want to start the business, you don't have to jump right into it, right? Do some due diligence, right? Look at the demographics around you. Then that's a small step, right? What's the need in your area if it's a product or a service? Okay, if it's something that you're doing online, what are the other businesses online doing? How can you distinguish yourself from them? Right? Those sorts of things. Okay. Maybe you start working on the design of your business cards today, right? And just some small step, 10-10 when I look down at the timer. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to our next angel number. Our last angel number, actually, for the day. And where are we going to go? Angel number 555. Let's take a look. Major change. Get your mindset right. Change can be seen as a negative thing, but with the right mindset and right alignment to your goals, it's actually your angel's way of readjusting your life to fit your desires. Life will look different when you get what you want. Okay, so life is happening for us, not life is happening to us, right? 11:11 when I look down at the timer. Life is happening for us, not to us. Okay, and life is not against you. Okay, Most High, Holy Spirit, Divine Source is trying to guide us. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, they're trying to guide you in the way that you should go. Most people are kicking against that because, again, traditions or some other false way of living that they tend to hold on to as being correct. Religion, again, traditions. My mother went to this church. My mother was this denomination. My father was this political party. So I'm going to be this political party. Even if the political party is shitty, I'm going to be the political party. Why? Because my parents was this. I'm not going to look into the fact that brown people were once Republican because I'm an ignorant ass. Okay. And so I just look at Republicans today as all being crappy, not realizing that my minority race was once majority Republican. Don't be a dumbass, okay? Don't be ignorant, okay? Do your own due diligence. Don't just follow the system just because it is a system. The penitentiary has a system. Do you want to be in that system too? Just because it's a system doesn't mean it works well, and it doesn't mean it's right. Okay? Again, we have a legal system. That shit fails people every fucking day. So just because it's a system doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's efficient, doesn't mean it's accurate. Okay? So everything that we've seen today in our angel numbers point to change. We are at the point of change. Change is here. Are we going to embrace it? Okay, this is what my earlier video was about when I was speaking about Isaiah 6 and 8 when it says, "Here I am, Most High called out." And he said, who will? Who will? Right? Who will ascend this mountain? Who will conquer this? Who will destroy this Luciferian energy that's in the earth today that's robbing, stealing, cheating, killing Most High's creation? Who will ascend? Who will do that? Here I am. If no one else will, here I am. Okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Nehru. Again, you've been tuned into The Encourager, where here I am an esoteric guide, extraterrestrial, and earth angel, healer, empath, here to help us all become our highest, purest, truest form of ourselves. And we do that by awakening and living through who we really, truly are. Okay? Thank you so much as always, and be encouraged.